Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. So last episode we finished taking the last county down here, to give us still not quite enough land to form the Kingdom of Sicily. My cousin became Midas touched. And we were, and I'm getting old, we were sort of looking at where would be the best place to expand into next, and speaking of that, the Byzantine Empire has just gotten a bit of a revolt going on here, which we may not really be able to take advantage of, but we can have a look at it in a second. My son also is ready to marry this character, who I assume I had good reason for picking. I think she was a genius, or at least strong. This guy has finished fabricating his claim, so I kind of don't want him to fabricate it down here anymore. I'd like to take at least one county off this Byzantine revolt while they're revolting. So I am going to use a bit of a gamey tactic here in that I will move him before clicking the use it button to make him fabricate on a different county. Which is not the kind of thing I usually like to do, but I was maybe going to do it anyway, or move him now anyway. So move him over here, click use it. Now you can see he's going to get a strong claim on the Bandon of Croton. So there we go. I'll again move him, I suppose, down here. So this Byzantine revolt then, how many troops do they have? Oh, they have 20,000. Maybe that was a bad move. How do they have 20,000? She was a genius, incidentally. They don't have that much land. They only have this land in Italy. A little bit over here. Unless it counts the Emperor's troops also. He's got 17k. They've got 20k. No, I guess it doesn't. Well, I can only assume that he's going to move his army over towards the Byzantine Emperor, so I'll maybe wait a little while, then declare war on him. Hope I can get the county before he can get back to stop me. So he's going to gain some learning, 1 learning. That seems fine. Of course, I do want to make sure if the Byzantines are bringing troops over here, I want to make sure that I get to siege this county before they do. Well, I don't see any armies around here now. I think I'll just go ahead and try to declare this war. And hope I can take it in time. So I can call in my allies, which is just the Despot of Ragusa, which is, I think, a single county at this point, so I'm just not going to bother with that. He'll just get his army squished and lose some war score. I'm actually hostile to the Roman Empire as well here, which I didn't consider. That's pretty bad. But not much we can do about it at this point. Let's get all our guys into the target county. I'll just disband this army down here. Already? Well, I don't think there's any point in me doing that, because I've already declared the war, and I can't... if he'd done this a little before I had declared the war, I could have actually pressed both claims simultaneously, which would have been really nice. So I guess I'll just do the move him over here and then click use it thing. That's probably the best. So at least I have a CB against the Sultan now. And just move him, I guess, straight over to here. Something I actually noticed and didn't address was that we are now with it below our trade post limit, so we can build another trade post. So let's actually do that. I'm going to do it somewhere that will give us, I guess, a CB on somebody that we're going to want to declare on. Maybe the Holy Roman Emperor. Build a trade post here. This one's pretty cheap as well, so seems like a good choice. So we'll get a CB to at least seize the city in there. While traveling with my troops during this holy war, I've come across a lost, exhausted warrior. He doesn't speak my language, but my soldiers and I managed to figure out that he is an enemy infidel. Should I be kind to this man and give him some food and water, or should I do with him as I should any heathen? So we are zealous, remember. You must show kindness and chivalry to all enemies, gaining piety. Or kill the infidel. 30% chance of losing the trait patient. Well, do we have patient? We don't, so that's not a big deal. I don't really want to gain cruel, though. Just leave him to his fate and move on. So, any chance we can assault this holding? Not quite enough that I'm comfortable there. So we'll just siege it down. Okay. Some free tech is nice. We're still ahead in the election. For now. Okay, Archon of Salerno died. A daughter was born to my heir, or my current heir at least. Whoa, okay. These guys just came out of nowhere. So, we're in hills here. We have a river crossing in our favor. We are probably still going to lose this battle. But I guess we don't have much we can do about it. He's got another 10k on the way here. Is this really your priority right now, to protect this one county instead of attempting to actually win your revolt over here? It seems silly. Looks like he's just sending all of his guys back to defend against me. We could hire mercenaries. We could hire a lot of mercenaries. But they wouldn't have gained morale in time to actually help out in this battle, so probably no point doing that. In the event that we have to surrender this war, we'll go into debt and lose some prestige, and I'll lose my claim. Which is bad, but it could be worse. I think we'll just see how the battle goes. And make sure I have... Well, can't actually pick who's in charge, so we're stuck with who we have. So let's see how this battle goes. So we do have the hills and river crossing in our favor. Looks like this army is actually turned around. And yep, those crossing and terrain penalties were not enough to win us that one. Okay. Defeat there. So he's going to take this back. This is occupied by the Roman Empire. Maybe he should go and deal with that before he deals with me. Apparently not, though. So I think, given that he won't accept a white peace, we should just surrender this rather than trying to continue. I don't really see any way we can reasonably win this. Like, if we would probably have to spend all of our money on mercenaries anyway, and even then, I don't think we could win. So I think it was worth a try. I think he should have really been more focused on his other enemy than on me, but he wasn't, so we lost. Okay, we are in debt. We are probably still making a decent amount of money, so it won't affect us for too long. Oh, and of course, this dude has seen our weakness and declared war on us. He is just a, what, a 2-county guy, though? What is he declared for? Capua? Well, no. I guess this is a holy war? Yeah, holy war, okay. Well, that's good. At least all the Christians around us can join and will probably help us out. Speaking of course I accept. And maybe we'll get lucky and the Pope will give us some money as well. There's quite a lot of men. Okay, well, let's raise all of our troops that we have and well, up here. Suppose we'll have to disband these because they are trapped down there. Anyone else want to join in? Still just Ragusa, who is an ally that we can call in. Maybe we should try and get ourselves another more powerful ally. I think we have an unmarried daughter. We do. Who would be useful? Actually, the Roman Empire would probably be pretty useful. Or we could call in, or try to get an alliance with the HRE. Actually, let's just marry our daughter to the Holy Roman Emperor. That seems like a good idea if we can do it. What was my daughter's name? She was 23 or something. I guess she's not available here. For reasons unknown. A cousin will not give us an alliance. Zenobia Polcarios. Oh, she's a nun, of course. Ugh. Can we can't make her not be a nun, can we? We'll request her excommunication. That might do it. Other than that, we don't have sisters. My other daughter is already married to this useless ally. Oh well. So much for that, I suppose. Oh, it looks like the Holy Roman Empire is coming in anyway, so of course we accept. Okay. Need a new Mystikos. Sure, you can do it. Go study in Constantinople, please. We are making money a little slower now, so... Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate. He said he arrested her, but she seems totally fine and not arrested. Oh, and here's a big battle between the Byzantine revolt and the Byzantines. Looking pretty bad for the revolt, unfortunately. They have the numbers disadvantage and the terrain and river penalties. So let's hope some more troops from the HRE get here pretty soon, so we can actually maybe fight these guys off, because we don't have the troops to do it right now. And that revolution has, of course, or revolt has been put down. And the good news is we finished our trade post. So my granddaughter needs educating. Yeah, seems fine. My ward here is actually... Oh, he's not that close to coming of age, okay. And I myself am Midas Touched, so I'll just keep educating him, because Midas Touched would be a decent trait for him to have. So I think... Actually, I think I might have left it too late, and we're not going to have time to get down here to make him attack us across the strait. That being the case, we could go here, make him attack into hills across a river. Croton would be the same, so we may as well just... Actually, Marsico is mountains, isn't it? Yeah, even better to stay here then, except he can get around us. But he might just attack us into the mountains. Or we can hope, anyway. It looks like the HRE is transporting troops over by boat. Is that what's going on? A foreign court can teach a child all kinds of important lessons. So, my cousin, he will gain a... he will gain a stat of some kind, okay. Martial is good. This might not be a good battle to take here, but we are in mountains. Quite as good as we can hope for. Unless we wanted to hire some mercenaries, which we'd have to take out a bunch of loans to do, and obviously we don't want to. Slightly against us so far. Wealthy local noble is looking to escape. That's nice. That gets us immediately out of bankruptcy, or out of insolvency. Looks like we will break their left flank. Oh, we didn't, and they broke our center. Oh, that's bad. Okay, the Pope wants to join our war, of course. We'll accept. At this point, we're probably just going to have to hope that he can win it for us. Oh, and there's another Byzantine revolt going on, wow. Is that a squirrel on their emblem? It is a squirrel. That's amazing. Okay. I'll just disband my troops for the moment, and of course the Pope has a decent force here. I think there's a pretty good chance he'll... Oh, I just lost my retinue because of course they didn't disband. Well, crap. Okay, so the Pope should be able to take care of this, especially if the HRE wants to help him. Looks like he's just going to boat his troops around. Call to arms from Ragusa. Sure, we're not really in a position to help you right now, but we'll say we'll help you. What are you doing, Pope? I had a granddaughter. Oh, he has gotten his guys in these boats, okay. And they're headed down to here. Okay, well it seems like they are sort of doing something useful. So, yeah. He's sieging this back. The HRE is sieging it back. Oh, why did you transport your troops down here by boat, if only to march them back there? It would have been easier just to walk them down. Now he's going to attack him into mountains. Though hopefully the numbers advantage is as good for the Pope as it was for the Sultan. Let's find out. Yeah, looks like the Pope's gonna maybe lose this one. Okay, the Kaiser is on his way up though. My young cousin is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship, good. He is looking pretty decent. Anyway, we're just out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time when it looks like our powerful friends in the Christian world are going to help us repel these Muslims. So thanks for watching.